Okay, you gotta admit, I really got you with that. Don't be so sensitive, I was just kidding. The reason I wanted to show you this particular rider and this motorcycle is a lot of people think, and it's generally people who haven't had any training, that a big heavyweight motorcycle like this, especially Indian motorcycles, aren't known for their maneuverability. But as you can see here, this rider's got the techniques down. He's maneuvering that motorcycle beautifully. He's using the 3 techniques I teach: head and eyes, friction zone, a little bit of pressure on the rear brake. And he's not a big guy. I'd say he's probably 5'6" or 5'7", maybe 140 pounds. And that bike is probably around 900 pounds. But as you can see, he could handle it with the ease of a child's toy. By the way, if you're not aware of this, I made a video, and it's still available on my website, Ride Like a Pro on Your Indian, where I took every motorcycle that Indian makes, and I took it through the entire course to show how it's done. Had a female rider on the heavyweight touring bike with the tour pack on. I mean, she weighs 105 or 110 pounds, whipping the bike around like a toy. It's not size or strength, it's technique. If you got the techniques, you could ride anything, even a big Indian motorcycle. One of the benefits of the Indian is that it doesn't have floorboard brackets. So in other words, if you lean over and the floorboards start to scrape, you really don't have to worry about that, especially when you're practicing, because there's no bracket for it to hit. On the Harley, there is a bracket. Once you get past a little bit past the floorboards, you get to the bracket, and that could lever a tire off the ground. But with the Indians, you could push that pretty far. That's me right now, riding the Indian, because whenever I get a motorcycle in the class as pretty as this, I got to take it for a ride. And yeah, I'm scraping the boards all the way through just to show the owner of the motorcycle that nothing horrible is going to befall you. He was maybe a ½ inch from scraping his boards. Did very good. Occasionally got a little scrape in there. Here he is going through the snowman, which most people find the most difficult course because, or the most difficult exercise, because you got so many cones, and if you look at the wrong cones, yeah, you're going to have a problem. This rider looked strictly at the cones with the green tip. He turned his head and eyes beautifully, and he easily makes it through. Here he is going through the intersection. This is at the very end of the class. By the way, we had 8 other riders in the class, and I'm going to do another video showing just about all of those riders as well. They all allowed me to video them, and I'll put that video up probably sometime tomorrow. But here he is going through as quickly as he possibly can through the intersection. That's 24 foot wide by, I think it's 38 foot legs we had here. And as you can see, no problem at all. Big heavyweight motorcycle, but he's got the technique.